Surviving a stroke is a life-changing event. Recovery takes months, and it's important to know how the healing process works and how to prevent it from happening again. Jessica Van Scoik joins us today as we wrap up this week's discussion about stroke. She's a board-certified adult gerontology nurse practitioner at Guilford Neurologic Associates. She's also a member of the Cone Health Medical Group. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, after a stroke, the first 3 months are very, very important, are they not?
Yes.
Tell us about that, why that is.
So it's for a couple reasons, actually. One is that's when you're going to see your greatest recovery. So in the first 3 months, that's why it's so important to get into rehabs. If the therapist says in the hospital that you need any kind of PT, OT, or speech. And in the first 3 months, you're going to see your greatest recovery. But at the same time, that's also when you're at your greatest risk of having another stroke.
That's scary. That's very scary.
Yes.
So, you know, for some people might progress faster than others. Is that mental health, that positive attitude, can that help you get further?
100%, yes. Having that attitude and having that positivity and not getting anxious about it and not getting more stressed about it. Your brain just went through a traumatic injury, and it's trying to recompensate and make those new pathways for that lost damage. And that's why it's so important just to stay positive and not stress out about why can I not use this side yet? Why is this still tingling? And it's something that will get better over time.
Do you get a lot of the question in the first weeks, maybe even month or so afterwards, will this happen to me again?
Very frequently. I get that. That's probably one of my top questions that I do get. And it's a difficult question to ask, and it is a valid concern. It really is. But unfortunately, like I tell my patients, we don't have a crystal ball. We don't have a magic test that says you're about to have another one. But as long as you manage your risk factors, your risk of a stroke goes down significantly. Unfortunately, you are at a lifetime risk of having another stroke, even just having one. But if you can reduce those risk factors, that greatly reduces your overall risk.
Well, let's talk about those risk factors. They're on the screen right now. It's very important to have good diet and nutrition, right?
Yes. Yes, diet and nutrition are your main things, and that's going to maintain a healthy weight as well, and that will also greatly reduce your risk.
And one thing that I see here, exercise for 30 continuous minutes.
Yes.
It's the continuous that's really important there.
It is, and it's not something that needs to be a vigorous exercise where you're sweating like crazy or some crazy weightlifters. As long as you can just go for a walk for 30 minutes a day, just a continuous exercise is what we're looking for, at least daily.
Because that gets your heart rate up.
Yes.
That gets the blood flowing through those. And what about your blood pressure? Because you need to keep that under control.
You do. So we typically say we want your blood pressure less than 130/90, and we do recommend that you monitor this at home, whether it's a home cuff or anything that you can have your therapist come in and check it, monitor it. And we do recommend that you log it. You write it down so you can bring it to us. You can bring it to your primary care provider and show them this is how your blood pressures have been looking. But it is an important factor to monitor.
One or both arms? Do it one and then the other, or does it
No,
matter?
we typically just say one. If there is a large difference, then that's a whole nother concern. So typically we like to say just monitor in one, maybe once or twice a day, unless something's changing, but otherwise just monitor in one arm, that's fine.
And lastly, make sure your cholesterol is in check, and if you have diabetes, keep that A1C less than 6.5.
You're correct, yes.
All right, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We do appreciate it. If you want more information about strokes, and if you're at risk, you can check out conehealth.com/stroke. And if you'd like more information about stroke support groups in Alamance, Guilford, and Rockingham counties, just go to conehealth.com/classes.
House Call on Fox 8 is sponsored by Cone Health.